Yo, greetings and daily blessings to you all. Welcome back to the channel. This is Stay Ready TV and I'm your host with the mostest, man like Joseph. And today we're going to be looking at the Cleto Reyes hook, loop, Velcro, training and sparring gloves. These are actually my first pair of training sparring gloves that I purchased in early 2019 to get ready for my first Fight Night London Train to Fight camp. Very classic, very famous, popular Mexican made boxing glove brand, Cleto Reyes. An excellent company, an excellent brand, an excellent boxing glove all around. The reason why I chose this particular brand is because of the name and because of the reputation of the company. It was very cool for me to, start my journey using a product and a brand that was, renowned for good quality. It was known to be a puncher's glove. It's always been something worn by professionals. So it's dope for me to, just become a part of that by just using the brand and just appreciating all that history. In terms of quality and the technical aspects of the glove, it's a dope glove, fully genuine goat skin leather, handmade in Mexico. And that's what you see there. It says Hecho on Mexico. And it's a beautiful glove with a waterproof nylon interior to prevent any moisture from and sweat from the hand getting onto and damaging the leather. It is a beautiful quality of leather, great quality double latex foam padding, which provides great protection for the hands. It's known to be a puncher's glove, anatomically designed with a thumb attachment. Just there, as you can see. And the hook and loop Velcro, which is great quality. If you can imagine, I've had this for 3 years and used them continuously. I mean, I train like all day, every day. Literally, I hit the heavy bag at least once a day. So yeah, I've used these quite a lot. These are my go-to boxing gloves. I do own quite a few pairs of boxing gloves, and I do prefer the lace-ups for doing things like sparring. But these are independent. What I mean by that is these give you the power to train and not require anyone to help you lace up your gloves. I also do own a pair of lace and loop, lace converter system that allows you to take a pair of lace-up boxing gloves and in essence turn them into a pair of Velcro straps, because this helps boxers be able to just get into mode without needing anyone else to assist them tying up their gloves. So it's very handy. Also, it's very considerate as well when you're working with partners and you're training, helping someone else train, and you've got to switch from wearing these to wearing mitts or pads. Some people just like to use, when they're doing partner work and pad work, to just catch and parry shots, which is dope because, in essence, you're learning how to defend at the same time your partner's learning how to, improve their offense. Partner work is really beneficial. It's great work as opposed to sparring, as opposed to just doing mitts. You get to practice your offense and your defense, which is very cool. But yeah, these gloves, they've been with me for the last 3 years, and in terms of quality and durability, they're great. But even in terms of the graphic that is on the front of the glove, you can see that there's not too much peeling or cracking going on there. In terms of the quality of stitching, you've got great stitching going on the inside of the thumb, also just on the inside of the main part of the glove. Just great double stitching going all the way around. I can't see any fraying or any, thread coming loose. All the way down to the wrist, where you see this great padding we have here on either side. An excellent quality of padding on either side. You've got the Velcro pad here, as you see, and on the inside of the glove there, which is a great quality. It holds well. Very strong Velcro. On the back side of the wrist, you can see we have the Cleto Reyes branding with this little tag here that lets you know that the glove is a 16-ounce glove. Very important as well for my fellow beginner boxers. You always got to remember to wear your hand wraps before you put on gloves. No matter how protective a pair of gloves are, you really want to perfect getting a good, sturdy, supportive hand wrap to protect all the little bones in your hand. In this part of your hand here, there's so many little bones that could break, so many little fractures that can occur. So you've got to get a nice, secure wrap that also protects the wrist. And then you want to put your gloves on. Don't ever just put your gloves on without the wraps. That would be stupid. But yeah, let me just, I almost forgot. It's morning time. We got to stay ready so we don't have to get ready. So, even though we're not in training at the moment for a particular competition, we still every morning, partake in, good nutrition, good nutritional practices, drinking this delicious green boost mixture of moringa, spirulina, and all different types of flag green veggies and herbs, to just keep us regular, give us a little energy boost in the morning, as opposed to caffeine and what else, pre-workouts that people be using. So cheers, chin chin. See me, I like to take it straight to the head. It isn't the greatest taste, but it's very necessary. Wash it down with some water. And it's morning time now, but I endeavored to drink this whole 2-litre bottle before 12 o'clock. That's advised by my sister, who is a marathon runner in training, so that's what she suggested. I would normally just, try to drink about 3 litres of water throughout the whole day. But yeah. Wonderful. But back to the glove. An excellent glove. If you see here, I've got the lace-up version, which is exactly the same glove, but just with the laces as opposed to the Velcro. And I appreciate the craftsmanship of this glove. Shouts out to Mexico. Shouts out to the whole history of Mexican boxing, which is very tough, very hard, very rugged. Mexican style boxing. Puncher's glove. That real formidable punch power. I consider myself to try be a boxer puncher. So I like to box, but also like to, show some power and sit down on my shots. So this is the kind of glove, that kind of suits that type of style. Very nice, flat surface area, good sized thumb area for a thumb like mine. And I need a nice piece of space there for my thumb. You can see there's still a little bit of space there, but it's good enough for me. In comparison to other brands, I do like Cleto Reyes a lot, in terms of comfortability. I think they are very comfortable. I think they are very protective. In terms of having a black colored glove, it's cool because, it doesn't really pick up any stains or any sort of wear from hitting the bag or hitting mitts and things like that. So that's really cool. Some of the best features about this glove is really just, to do with the quality of the leather, because, being someone who's enthusiast and appreciates the sport, I'd like to have this gear for a long time, to maybe pass down to my children, or let, other people that I might help train, or who might need to just borrow some gear, use the gear. And it's funny, because in fact in my last bout, I let my opponent wear this particular pair of gloves. So that was pretty cool, to have a pair of gloves back in my collection that were essentially tried to be used to knock me the F out, you know what I'm saying? It didn't happen, you know what I'm saying? But I was wearing a red pair of Cleto Reyes 16-ounce sparring lace-up gloves, so I let my opponent borrow these. So it was a nice, fair exchange in the ring that night. But definitely, if you're looking for a pair of boxing gloves, I would suggest that you consider buying a pair of Cleto Reyes from either Geezer's Boxing or Made for Fighters or Fight Equipment UK. I got this particular pair from Fight Equipment UK. I think at the time they were in Liverpool, so shouts out to all my north side. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my Liverpudlian gang. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you could definitely find a pair of Cleto Reyes. They are, popular. They are common and readily available, for the public to, go and grab yourself a pair. But I appreciate you joining me this morning. Come check out my gloves, Cleto Reyes gloves. There's some very fly gloves. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of strength and conditioning, and later on I'm going to be hitting that bag. So yeah, if you need a pair of sturdy gloves for everyday use that are going to hold you down and keep you safe and protected while you're hitting the bag, or sparring or doing a bit of mitt work, definitely consider Cleto Reyes, because they are a quality brand and a quality glove. I'm your host with the mostest, man like Joseph. This is Stay Ready TV. I hope you all have a great day, and daily blessings to you all. Oh yeah, oh Lord.